Hey guys, and welcome to the Aquarium Life. Today, I'm going to be telling you my top 3 tips to make sure your aquarium decorations are perfect for your fish and your standards, and also redoing my entire aquarium decorations. Let's get started. Alright guys, let's get going with tip 1. Which is, make sure you have the right amount of aquarium decorations and the right type for your fish, including live plants. For example, in my aquarium, I have guppies, platies, a molly, a pleco, and a Chinese algae eater, which means I should have a pretty heavily planted place for my fish. Right now, as you can see, I have a lot of plants I need to put back in, and I have to redo this entire thing, and all my plants are bunched up, as you'll see in tip 2, as I'll explain further into. Alright, also, you gotta make sure you have live plants that are compatible with your fish. For example, if you have a live plant that your fish will eat or can somehow die from, then that you should not put that in with that fish, as it can cause obvious issues if your fish can die from it, or if your fish will eat it, then it's just going to end up being a waste of money. Alright, on to tip 2. And then tip 2 is space your things out. You always need to do this when you're setting up aquarium decorations, putting in new ones, or just even doing it for the first time, or even reorganize it. You gotta make sure it's spaced out throughout the tank for 2 main reasons. Number 1 is, it just doesn't look nice if they're all together. And number 2 is, your fish sometimes need a place to hide. For example, if there's an injured fish in the middle of the night that somehow got injured in any way or is diseased or something, they're gonna wanna hide, and if they can't, and they have a bunch of open space, it might cause them to get injured further by a fish who's angry at them for whatever reason, or if they have sickness, it could cause the sickness to spread a little faster through open space. Another reason is sometimes fish also just really need to hide from other fish, like fry from an adult fish, because the fry will get eaten if they go too near an adult fish and can't hide in a bunch of areas, or if a female is trying to hide from a male when they're trying to breed with them. Whatever the case, it's better to have spaced out stuff. And that's what I'm going to be working on when I remodel my tank. Alright, and that brings us to tip 3, which is the third and final tip for today. That's going to be to make sure you have hiding places for your fish, and good ones. I know I mentioned this earlier, but I'm going to give it its own tip because it's actually pretty important. For example, if you get a bunch of plants that aren't good for hiding, like moss balls or tall and skinny plants, then that's not that good for your fish, because one of the reasons that they need plants or decorations is so they have a place to hide. I know in this aquarium there's not too many hiding places, but I'll give some decent examples in mine. You can see that guppy grass in the back. It's known as guppy grass. It's just aquarium decoration, and it really is great for when fry need to hide. Also, I have that castle in the back, which is great for when fish need to sleep or hide, or maybe one of my plecos or Chinese algae eaters just need to get away from everyone and get some shade, because it happens. I'll be honest there. Alright, well, I think that's the end of all 3 tips. Let's get to the redecorate. Okay guys, that's it for today. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video and the remodeling of my aquarium. Thanks for watching. Bye.